Goalkeeper Luca Zidane, son of French legend Zinedine, received his first call-up to Algeria's national team on Thursday. The 27-year-old, formerly French youth international, secured FIFA approval to switch allegiance through his father. He is now part of the squad for critical World Cup qualifiers against Somalia and Uganda. Algeria leads its group and needs just one win to secure its spot at the 2026 World Cup. This move could see Lucas forging his own legacy on the global stage, following his father's legendary footsteps, but for a different nation.
Hello, my people. Welcome to this week Ball at Food Soccer Analysis. Today we are talking about Zinedine Zidane's son, Lucas, who has switched to play for his native fatherland, Algeria. You know what I mean? And why I want to talk about this is because previously I talked about players switching the country they want to represent, at dying minute, at late time. Because sometimes we see that sometimes when they do this, is because their first choice, which is the country where they were born, may not want them, or they have a lot of like players ahead of them, good players, and this Lucas, is not, he doesn't play the same game like his son is a goalkeeper, as you see in that short video analysis. So I think because that France have, he has to be like maybe in top 10, maybe his sixth or seventh choice for France to pick him up. And he want to go for World Cup. I think that's why he switched to Algeria. You know what I mean? Because even though I might not be right, but I think the possibility, the signs that this might be the reason why he switched, because we see the other players doing this, because when they want to play for their Western countries where they were born, and they couldn't get to that national team, they switched to Africa, become their second choice, and this is not good. I think if you're born in the Western world and your parents is African, you should make Africa your number one choice. And I understand why some people doesn't make that choice, because when you look at the African countries, some people are not proud, you know what I mean, to be from some African countries, because of the way things are going in some part of Africa. And that's why, they make Africa a second choice, like a second wife, you know what I mean? So, but, this guy, this Lucas, as a goalkeeper, you know, even though Algeria have already like close to qualifying for World Cup, and he knows that Algeria is gonna qualify, and they will pick him. But what I don't know if they're gonna, make him number one choice for Algeria. But I doubt. I think even if he plays for Algeria, they should make him like second choice. You know what I mean? A backup goalkeeper, and don't just replace the guy with someone that have been there from day one. And this, I think when you look at the French national team, like the son, the father won a World Cup in 1998. But the thing is, like, when you look at the French national team, you see like this World Cup, they have won two World Cups, and I think two of in that two World Cups, if you look at the composition of their national team players, more than half of them, especially the recent one, who was more from Africa. Even when Zidane won 1998, more than half was from Africa. You can say that France bought the World Cup. Africa gave it to them, and that's what Africa does. Whether in football or in natural resources, France always depend on Africa, for their for their progress, for their wealth, you know what I mean? But the thing is that they don't even say thank you to Africa, or even have any sign of gratitude to Africa for helping them in every area, in sports, in their wealth accumulation. It's always Africa coming to rescue them. Without Africa, I think French will be like one of those poor European countries. To be honest, if Africa is not in the map of the world, most of these Western countries, that are fairly rich on paper, will not be like they will be like this poor European, some of the poor European countries we have. You know what I mean? And let me circle back to this Zidane song. And you're looking at it, and it's like the father Zidane himself have that. He still have retained the connection, his connection to Africa. Because the son cannot make this decision without consulting his dad. And when you look at it, you won a World Cup with this with the French football club, and now your son is playing for a different club. I think some of these French people will not like this kind of stuff, but they don't have any choice. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.